Welcome all, Raymond for Stream Gamers once again. Episode number 3 of our Cold and Dark. Get the aircraft that started up at the gate slash ramp. Here we are, as promised, in a Baron 58. This is an aircraft that is a little different in the fact that I have the premium edition in 2020 and I have the standard edition in 2024 because I knew that these aircraft were going to be afforded to me in 2024. Now, I don't have 2024 aircraft, don't always have all the features or all of the features of 2024. That being said, I still think it's pretty cool that you can do these sorts of things. I did have a problem with getting this door closed last time. If I can remember correctly, how I did it was I went inside the aircraft. But anyway, so I won't waste any more time. We'll do that from inside the aircraft. So let's get rid of the chocks because we definitely need to do that, which we can't apparently. We keep on clicking on that. So let's, there we go. Chocks are gone. Doesn't seem to have any pitot tube heat covers or anything like that, which is kind of weird, but it doesn't. We'll come around here to this side and note that there is no entry point into the aircraft because it's my belief that it's because this is basically a 2020 aircraft. So there is no entry point. So when you run across these things, both in third party and in this circumstance, Shift C puts you into the cockpit. Now, if you have removed that as a default feature, you need to go to your settings, controls. In my case, because I haven't removed it, I will show you. Oops. I will attempt to show you what's going on here. Wrong device. There we go. This is what you're looking for. Take control of character. So if you were to type that in here, this would come up and you'd see there's either something else put into here which you could utilize to do this with, or put it back to its default Shift C function. Anyways, I just want you to understand that that's what you need to do. Okay, so here we are in a Baron 58, which is a twin prop. There we go, which is a twin prop, but non-turboed. So similar to starting up a Cessna 172, and the functionality of it's similar, but there's two engines to start. As always, we check fuel. Your fuel selector switches are down here. They're defaultly set to on already, so that part's good. You don't have to worry about that. Your mixture controls, engine 1 and engine 2, we'll put them full rich. Now, I guess you could technically leave one lean and one rich. Likewise, you could do the same thing with your props as well too. But in this case, I'm just going to do it like that, and we're going to start them. Get rid of the yokes. Whoops. Get rid of that little door. And there. Okay. So as always, we want our strobe to be turned on. This is kind of the business end of it all. Okay, so you got your left engine battery, your right engine, you got your left alternator, right alternator, your avionics, and so forth and so on. What we want is to put the left engine battery on. Okay, we know that we have fuel, and then it becomes simply turning this and starting the left engine. And there it goes. And I forgot, I did this on the last one, I forgot to put the, when I say the last one, I attempted to do this before, and I forgot two steps in the process. One of them is to turn the avionics on, and the other one is to, before you start, put your fuel boost pump on high for a little bit, and then we take it down to low. Okay. Anyways, we'll start the other engine. We can see here we have RPM. Okay. Temperature, pressure, all of these things are doing what they're supposed to do for the left engine. It's warning us about pitot tube heat, so we could turn that one on, and now that will go away. Now we'll start the next engine. So the procedure should have been put the battery on, put the boost pump on high, give it a second or two or seven. Let me put the alternator on that other engine, so we're running alternator. Then we go and start the engine by twisting the dial here, and it will be started out there. Yep. And we look at this here, we can see the RPM is up, running. Everything else, we'll bring the boost pump back down. We will switch the alternator on, and we are golden, ready to go. And as always, you would, put all your lights and all your taxiways and blah blah blahs on, and set your flaps for takeoff, and all those wonderful things. Okay, so the other thing is, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if this has been modeled in here. There's a prop. There it is. Prop sync. It's not modeled in this one, so you can't turn it on. But other twin propped engines, turbopropped and the like, there's a prop sync in there. You would ordinarily, if this was modeled in here, you would turn that sync on, and that just syncs the two props together. Okay, so that's how you start that. Just like we did on the other plane, we can go here and we can import or create our flight plan in here, or we can go here and do the same function that we did on the other one. So, or in this case, what we're going to do is we're just going to do a direct. So this time we want to go I want to go direct to Winnipeg. I'm in Steinbach and I want to go to Winnipeg. So click on that, type in the ICO code for Winnipeg, CYWG, enter, and there's the direct plan. So now in this case, I'm going to file a visual flight plan. I'm going to fly it visually, and ATC is going to kind of tell me where I should or shouldn't go. This airport doesn't have ATC, but Winnipeg does. So as I approach, I would announce myself to ATC, and they'd say, what are my intentions? My intentions are to land, Winnipeg. Ideally, I'd like runway 13, and they would say, yeah, turn to this heading, fly this heading, change this altitude, reduce speed, and the like. Okay, all right. That is a Baron 58 startup procedure. We are set to go, ready to go. We could, pull out and taxi and give her. As always, I appreciate the likes, the comments, subscriptions, notification bells, but most importantly, don't sweat the little things. The little things will look after themselves. The big things, if you can do something about them, then do it. If you can't, then don't worry about it, because you can't. And most importantly, be kind. I am Raymond. This is Stream Gamers, episode number 3, on our way to episode 15,742. Just kidding. Don't know how many I'm going to do. I will catch you guys on the next one, episode number 4. It will be the King Air 350. And I look forward to that one and your comments and so forth. Bye-bye now.